Hi, this is Arun from freshersworld.com. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about general interview tips. The first thing before you attend any kind of interview, make sure you research the company very well. A research about the company means the recent awards the company has got, or the recognitions the company has got, or you can go an extra mile and research about what is the exact share of a company. Also, you can research about who's the CEO of the company. You can research about what are the services the company provides. Also, you can go an extra mile, as I said, and get to know what is the tagline of the company, because each and every company will have a logo and the meaning behind that logo and what is the tagline behind that logo. The next thing is make sure you reach the venue on time. On time in sense, always keep in mind, reach 30 minutes before the interview time is. So a simple research should be done before the day of the interview. Where is the location and how long it takes for me to reach that location, and make sure you reach 30 minutes before the time. The next thing is be well dressed. Always when you attend an interview, keep it in mind you wear a light color shirt and a dark color pant. Do not go opposite way and do not wear any kind of shiny shirt. And this is for the guys, and girls can go with a formal, say probably I would say a blue color shirt, or say a white color shirt, a light color shirt with a dark color pant. If you're wearing a black shoe, make sure you wear a black belt. So always make sure the contrast is light and dark. This is the most important thing. Be positive. On the day of your interview, make sure you're in a calm environment and you've already planned how long it would take to reach your interview place. So make sure you go in a calm environment, and before the time of your interview, 30 minutes before your interview, make sure you sit, relax, make sure you have 2-3 copies of your resume, and I would say meditate for about 5 minutes. That's really required for anyone before attending an interview. Say you enter the interview room. Before they offer the chair, please do not sit down. Until and unless they have been offered to sit down, please do not sit down. And there are at times you might have to handshake with your interviewer. And when you're handshaking with your interviewer, make sure it's a firm handshake. Do not squeeze their hands, or do not leave your hands very loose. Make sure it's a firm and gentle handshake. And when you're handshaking with your interviewer, make sure you look into their eyes and smile. And you might have to introduce yourself to the interviewer while you're handshaking, and make sure you get to know what is the interviewer's name. And this is when you get to know your interviewer's name, do not call them sir, ma'am and all that. I would say it's most preferable thing is call them by their names. It's always the first name or Mr. last name. For example, if the interviewer's name is John Fernandez, you can call him John, or you can call him Mr. Fernandez. This is how you have to call someone. It's always the first name or Mr. last name. It's preferred, as I said, it's always preferable calling people by their names. During the time of your interview, make sure you're very enthusiastic. Do not overreact to things. Do not get too emotional. When a question is thrown at you, always listen to the interviewer. Do not interrupt them. When they're asking questions like walk me through your resume, you just give a flow and explain completely. When a chance is given for you to talk, that's when you talk, and do not over talk. There is a saying that people who are nervous either don't talk at all or they over talk. So make sure you talk crisp and clear to the point. There is also a video on body language by Freshers World. You can watch those videos in order to develop your body language skills. The body language is one of the important criteria in any kind of interview. How do you sit, your sitting posture on the chair, and your leg, don't keep your legs crisscrossed, keep your legs straight and keep your hands on your thighs. Do not have any kind of pens or any kind of resumes, papers in your hand. Don't get too fidgety. And when you're looking into the interviewer's eyes, do not keep staring into their eyes. Always, I would say, instead of eye contact, you can maintain the face contact. You can look at the interviewer's ears, nose, teeth. You can look at their eyes. Say, for example, every 10 to 20 seconds, keep eye contact. That is very, very important, just to make sure that you don't lie, because HRs who take your interview, they concentrate on your eyes. When you're answering to them, make sure you look into their eyes and answer, and after that you can look at their face, any part of their face. This is the most important thing. We get over enthusiastic and ask sensitive questions at an interview. Say, what is my benefits? What kind of benefits would I get? What is my salary? What would be my take home? What is my CTC? Do not ask all these questions in the first round. Always when the interview, they might ask you a question. Do you have any questions for me? Utilize this. Ask them questions like, what is the job profile? What am I going to do? Where am I going to be fit into your organization? You can ask things like this. But sensitive questions like what is my allowance, what are my extra allowances, and what is my insurance, and will I get cab, will I get food, do not ask sensitive questions. When the interviewer is telling you certain things, when you've asked a question, make sure you have a pen and paper on the table and you write on those things. Also, I would say write on their name, write on their designation, and what are things that they've told you. Please write it on a sheet of paper. Before you leave the room, make sure you get to know what is the follow-up procedure. Would I be getting a confirmation email, or would I be getting a confirmation call? Just get to know what is the next set of things after today's interview. And when the interview is over, please have a gentle handshake with the interviewer, smile and say thank you before you leave the room. And all the best to all the folks who are attending interview there. This is Arun from freshersworld.com. Thank you so much for watching this video.